Well, as we head out of monsoon season here, it's probably a good idea to check on what it did to your car. And this morning, we're going to talk about brakes and brake problems with Howard Fleischman, who's here from Community Tire Pros. Good morning, Howard.
Good morning, Jared. Thanks for having me.
So you brought a couple things with you. Show us what you got here. So I assume people's brakes are grinding a little bit this time of year?
Yeah, right after the rainstorms, you're going to start hearing some noises. They may go away in the first few hours. If they do, don't worry about them, but continue to pay attention because you pick up debris in that water, and it can cause some problems. Here's an example of a brake pad that was worn out. This just came in the other day, and it took the rotor out along with the pads. And what you want to do is catch that brake problem before it starts taking other parts out.
At this point, I mean, this had to be making a lot of noise, right?
Well, yes, but today's automobiles are pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, they hadn't heard it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And can we compare that to what it should look like?
Sure.
Can you hold that up?
There's an example, side by side.
So this is worn away completely.
Completely.
Can you look at that?
This is a material that breaks. That brake pad slams together on the rotor to slow you down and stop you.
So how long do you think the person had been driving on this brake?
He was probably only on that brake, on metal to metal, for a couple days.
Yeah.
Just a short period of time, but it took out a rotor, which cost him another $80.
So how often should we be checking our brake pads? I know a lot of times if you bring your car in for an oil change, they do it automatically for you.
Yeah, if you're using a full service place, you're going to get your brakes checked every time you do your oil change, and you're safe. If you're not, if you're going to the quick lubes, that type of thing, you probably need to take it to an ASE certified technician, have it checked periodically, once a year.
Good advice. Tell me about what's on your shirt, will you?
I'm excited about what's happening. Our industry has pulled together. We have a Brakes for Breast program going on, kicks off October 1st. Brakes for Breast is a program that started in 2011, and we now have manufacturers coming in behind it and saying, if you'll do brake jobs for your clients, we will give you free brake pads. So here's an example of an invoice.
Let's put these two bills next to each other. So this is one of your vehicles, right?
This is my vehicle here. I did a quick quote out.
So before the program.
Before the program, cost me what, $201?
And again, with the program, you get free
brake pads up to $80.
Okay.
Okay.
And so it really cuts the price in half.
Cuts the price almost in half, you bet.
Wow, that's a great program.
And the manufacturers like Napa are donating these pads, and there's other vendors doing it.
Yeah. And this is just for the month of October,
Just
correct?
for the month of October.
At Community Tire Pros.
All NARPro. Actually, if you go to brakesforbreast.org, there are 31 top shops in this marketplace.
And you're all working together. You put the competition aside and you're doing it just for a good
We
cause.
forgot about, who's competing with who. We forgot about profits. We want our grandchildren, our granddaughters, and our daughters. This can eradicate cancer. They are so close to human tests on this vaccine. It's unbelievable.
And it's nice to see you guys doing your part. Howard, thank you so much. Community Tire
Jared.
Pros, we really appreciate you being here this morning. Good to
You
see
got
you.
it.
More of Good Morning Arizona Sunday rolls on right after this break. We'll be right back.